No. When the music wasn't on, me and Triffy were trying to find anyone from Northampton, hoping that Rolling Thunder and you were going to be, because you'd run off.
I hadn't run off.
You'd run off.
I was 5 yards in front of you.
No, you hadn't. You liar. We were looking for you for so long.
I was at front.
No.
I was at the front, and then...
I was in the fucking pits.
Yes, me too.
It's mad. But yeah, no, we shouted "Shoe Army" and no one responded. I felt like I'd been disrespected.
No, people probably thought you were a weirdo.
Probably. Welcome back.
Hi.
Welcome back to the Scratch Record Podcast. This is episode 2 of Truck Fair. Yeah. Too much?
Yeah.
Okay.
Turn it down.
Welcome back.
Too much.
Welcome back.
In a world
where Truck Fest occurred, the Scratch Record Podcast boys recorded 3 interviews in this session. This is our second episode.
This is the worst thing I've ever done. How is this the easiest thing I've ever done and made it the hardest thing I've ever done? Welcome back to episode 2 of Truckfest interviews. We're going into the first one now.
Yes, this is episode 2 of Truckfest interviews. We have in this one, in order, we have Grandma's House, followed by Tom Lumley and the Brave Liaison. And then to close out with, we have an interview with Courting. So this is a 3-part episode. So listen to it all. Let us know what you think about how we're doing this, like these last couple of episodes from Truckfest and these festival interviews. Obviously, in them spaces, it's much harder to get people for 40, 50, 2 hours. Do you know what I mean? Like,
what? 40, 50, 2 hours.
Yeah, man.
What was that politically corrupt country got to do with anything? Get it? The first interview is Grandma's House. We really hope you enjoy it. Give us feedback. We like them. They're very good.
Good. I hope the fucking M1's quieting down. Honestly, we got to wait. There's a generator in the other corner, so we won't go near that because it's too noisy.
Yeah,
and it was sat lit on the fucking main road through Oxford, apparently.
Yeah, unbelievable. But...
Sat on the M25, fucking knocking round.
It's all part of the fun, isn't it?
Right, and team, we are back with Grandma's House. How are we keeping? You alright?
Very good, thank you. Yeah, I just got here. So.
Just got here, right,
Feeling
straight off
fresh.
the bus.
Feeling fresh.
Yeah, feeling fresh.
Have you had far to come?
Nah, Bristol. It was actually really quick.
Okay.
It was like an hour and a half.
That's not bad at
Yeah.
all,
I
really.
thought it'd be further away than
I
that.
thought it was like 2.5 hours, so I was like,
Yeah.
it's too early, but it was fine actually.
That's
That's
super
what
early.
is that where you're based at the moment, Bristol?
Yes.
I've never been, and I hear
I've never been.
really,
How
I hear
dare
amazing
No.
things about it.
It's
Genuinely,
amazing.
like everyone that goes is like, it's the best night out. It's the best that. And I'm
It
like,
is.
okay.
It really is.
Where
It's
would you suggest us to
amazing.
go if we were going to go?
For like a night out?
Yeah. Give
If
us
you
like
want-
somewhere to start and then somewhere to go out.
Okay, I can do a whole night
Yeah,
for you.
plan it out for
Okay.
us, then we don't have to do it.
Wouldn't be work, but if you could, that'd be great.
You want to start at, on King Street, I'd say.
King
Okay.
Street.
Maybe like the Apple. You've got some nice Bristol
I
ciders
was
there.
going to write it down and remember this is being
Yeah.
That's fine.
Watch it back.
Yeah,
We
that's
can literally
okay.
just watch it.
I could do
Yeah, I'd
that.
say the Apple. That's a good one if you want some like classic Bristol
Cool.
ciders. Maybe move to Mother's Ruin after. It's got good deals on drinks and stuff.
Okay.
Nice.
There's also an Irish pub next to it, which is always fun.
Nice, we like that.
Ever love an Irish pub.
Yeah,
Guinness,
it's
we're happy.
strong. Yeah. Night out after that. If you want,
Depends what you're after.
yeah, if you want something a bit cheesy,
We're up for
a lot of
aren't we?
uni people, but
Yeah.
you just ignore them. Unless you're in uni, then that's fine.
No,
No,
we're
been and done that.
sadly
Okay, yeah,
not.
Done that,
same,
yeah, we're out,
same,
yeah, we're out of that bubble now.
I'd like to still be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Well,
wish I
if
was
you
still
go
there.
to this, you can feel like it's Fekler, which is the boat.
Oh,
So it's
okay,
your
yeah,
water.
Yeah.
That's always quite a fun one. There's
Yeah, Texas.
what else? I won't take up the whole interview with this, but I want to think of one more. No, I can't think of anything.
Where's like where's like the place to go after everything shuts?
The thing that's probably longest open is
Park Street.
Park Street. Then
Park Street.
I don't know.
It's called Antics.
Antics
It's open
Bar.
till like,
I think
I
but
like
you
it.
have
It's
to be
a bar of
quite
shitty
like
songs, yeah.
drunk
It's like a last resort.
Should be fine.
Last
Yeah,
minute,
it's like a
yeah.
last
I mean,
resort. Motion
normally
has
are.
long nights.
Oh, yeah,
That's
okay.
like,
Yeah.
like raving.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
We can work that. Let's
Yeah,
work with that.
that'll be something.
We'll
There's
do
always
it.
We need to
something.
get a night in the calendar to have
Yeah.
a weekend in Bristol.
Let us
so
know when
that
you're there.
works
We'll
for
bring
it.
you around.
Definitely, that'd be fucking
That's a
super.
plan. That's a plan.
Right, well, to start off the interview, we normally do like quick fire questions,
Yeah.
like a real short form answer. To get to know who you lot actually are, right?
Nice.
So, are you cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Dogs, I'd say, yeah.
there is a correct answer.
Was that
Cats.
the correct answer?
That was the correct
Alright,
answer.
thank God. Is yours cats?
I'm cat.
Yeah.
No, you're a fucking
Oh.
creep though,
I
aren't
think
you?
they're fucking sick.
I do love cats,
They're
but-
so good.
Dogs.
They're so much more independent. I can't be asked dealing with. I
Yeah,
don't need
fair
anyone to look
enough.
after that's not
Fair
me.
enough.
I have a cat, he can cut about and then
I get that.
give it a stroke at the end of the day. Happy
Yeah.
day.
Lovely. All right. What's your biggest pet peeve?
Ooh.
Pet peeve.
Alright, mate. Probably.
It's an ambulance. It
Oh,
is an
no,
ambulance.
no.
It is an ambulance.
We're about to have a go at this bloke shouting. It is an ambulance. Carry on, mate.
Yeah.
Don't worry about
You
it.
lot crack on.
Sorry. What was it called?
Pet peeve.
Pet peeves, yeah.
peeve.
Biggest pet peeve.
Like, if you want to go, probably like loud chewing, but also
Yeah, I was
if you,
literally going to say chewing. Like,
if you want to go a bit more deep, probably just someone that doesn't listen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just very, we need a good listener.
Rude people.
Which is
Can't stand
rude.
rude people.
Yeah, honestly, it's quite simple as that, yeah.
What's your favourite movie?
Oh, that's difficult. I used to, every time I go to Ant's, used to be Train Spotting.
Trainspotting?
It's a great film.
I've never seen it.
That
And
is
again,
a
I
good
would.
one, yeah.
Again,
Right, do you know what I mean?
I'd
It's a
love
classic.
it.
yeah.
I listen,
You
I've
would love
literally,
it.
I've listened to the soundtrack, but I've never actually watched it. Like,
Well,
it's
there you
one
go.
of those weird
This is your, you need to watch it.
ones. I
It's
need
a
to
great,
watch it.
it's a classic film.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just always say that.
Have you got a favourite film? Same thing?
I literally can't think of anything, but that's a good one.
Back it, back
I've
it.
forgotten all the films I've ever seen.
I know, it's a
suddenly.
very broad question. That's
It
okay.
is difficult. That's why I've got a ready answer.
Yeah.
Just in
Yeah.
case, yeah.
That's good.
Radio or TV?
TV, I
TV,
think, yeah.
TV. Red pill or blue pill?
Red.
Red.
Always red.
Always red.
I forget what they even are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know what they are.
No, I don't. But you trust the red more than you do blue. If you're out and
I
about.
just love the colour red.
Yeah, red
Yeah,
pills.
absolutely.
They're
That
safe.
one's-
They're safe pills. I've heard.
Red is
Red
stunning.
ones.
Okay, that's
I'm not
fine.
putting that as an advice. Actually, don't
We
just
don't
take
take
red pills.
of any pills. I don't think.
Christ. If you could go back in time, where would you go and what era would it be?
Oh God.
Back in time.
Probably the 80s.
The 80s.
Yeah, I feel like that was probably. I think that was probably the most fun one.
Pretty prime.
Yeah,
100%.
the disco.
Oh yeah, I was thinking more in my lifetime, but yeah, that's a good question.
Oh yeah, sorry. I was
Yeah,
so I was
straight back
like-
to the 80s.
I was like,
Maybe when I was 15.
No, but that's
You're
good,
like
yeah.
2011.
Yeah.
80s is good, yeah.
Yeah.
The 80s. Oasis or Blur?
Right then, team, sorry to interrupt the podcast. Yet again, this episode is sponsored by good friends at Photo Mafia Studios. They do photography for bands, musicians, fashion brands, anything like that. Work with a lot of people in the industry that we knock about with, like Rolling Thunder, Tragic, Garden, The Motive, all these sorts of things they've done work with. They do offer affordable studio hire for only £25 for photographers and videographers to come in and use their space. We've used their space before. It is actually really good. We've had some great work done by them. They do also do a lot of podcast work, which links in really well with us. If you are looking to start your own show, get involved with podcasting, they can help with all the production, setting up of it, using their studio space. So that's really good. You can find out more all over their socials. They're at Photo Mafia Studios. And they post regular updates on their website as well, www.photomafiastudios.com. They also have a range of artwork and books available. The book is really good. We've seen it. We are actually featuring it, our
are
beautiful
indeed.
selves. So if you want to look at more pictures of our faces than you already do, then definitely have a look at the book. It's a very good thing to have a look at. But yeah, if you're looking for any photography or videography needs, they can sort you out. So check them out.
Blur.
Blur.
Yeah.
That's the second
There's
time
two
I've had
people who
Blur.
said that today.
Really?
Yeah.
I think Blur, yeah.
Sacrilege
Yeah,
in my
I'd say
eyes.
I don't really listen to Oasis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
Most underrated artist at the minute.
Nova Twins.
Yeah.
I know
Yes.
they're doing really well, but they're
Yes.
still underrated.
They are very, very
Yeah.
good.
They are fucking
They should be like
Even
superstars.
further.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Insane.
100%. I like that.
Definitely. And the final one, who's your biggest influence at the moment?
Final world.
I'd say also Nova Twins. Like we listen to a lot of.
To be fair.
Double shout out for Nova Twins.
Yeah, honestly, like we are obsessed with them at the moment, and they just like inspire us.
Yeah, we saw them recently when they released their new album.
Yeah.
They're honestly
so
incredible every time we see them.
Yeah.
Fucking superb. Right, well that's all I got.
Yeah.
Some of them I've realised. I don't know why we wrote all these down.
They're fucking good though.
Some
we
of
wrote
them
them all
are
down. We did that. We did the old TikTok series, didn't we?
Would you kill baby Hitler? That's one that's written there.
Yeah, that's a big
See,
one.
that's scary because of the what is it, like the butterfly effect?
Yeah. Life might be worse. You might come back and
But it
everything
was
fucking
really
burnt down.
bad.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
he did was terrible.
It was like-
bad.
Could it get much worse? than that?
Don't get me wrong, I'm not
British
saying
people,
Oh,
he
no,
did just get
I
condoned, Jack. Is that what it is?
Let me clarify.
Oh no,
Hitler was bad. There is a chance it could be worse.
Yeah.
Butterfly effect.
But I feel like maybe I would
Not
just have to do
careful.
it.
Yeah.
I think I'd steer him towards the arts.
Okay.
Maybe it
So you wouldn't
become-
kill him.
I
You'd
thought
try
you
and
were going to say I was
nurture
going
him.
to steer a car into it.
I know exactly how I would do it.
I'm not going to smother him. I'm going to run him over.
Title like Grandma's House Kill Babies
Yeah.
is already perfectly
Oh
on there.
god.
Oh, no, God, we can't.
No, that's good. I think one thing we do want to touch on that was an actual question. We saw you play at Dr. Dot
Nice.
and in Nottingham, and we thought you were unbelievable.
Thank you.
You have a great energy when you play live. Is that something that is kind of conscious, or is that something that's been very natural that you just kind of like, that's how the energy comes out?
I think when you yell, like I do, I think you just have to. It already looks like you're being energetic just
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you yell.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the music definitely just brings it out of us.
Yeah. And we just have so much fun as well. Like we're such all three of us were like best friends.
Yeah.
We just every time we just have such a
I
great
think we
time.
feed off each other.
Yeah.
We suck each other's energies.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
The voice, because it is very unique. Like, when did you find out you could do that? I wouldn't even know if I could do that or not.
I didn't, to be
wouldn't
fair, I
even know.
didn't for a long time. And me and Poppy, our drummer, started playing just, doing uni. We just went to I think Pirate Studios just opened. So we went and I used to sing more sing rather than yell. And I think I can't remember who it was. It was some little band from Bristol by chance.
Oh yeah.
And I saw it on YouTube and he had just a really rough voice. And I think I just tried it. And it took a while to actually be able to do it without coughing. But I just tried it, I think, and then over time, as soon as we did our first gig, which was probably a year after that, it was kind of
Yeah.
Class.
That's the swing of it. So when you try and put that energy then through into your actual tracks, is that something you find quite hard to do, or is it something you do play it all together through and get it rolling like that?
Yeah, it's quite difficult to actually get it down in recordings. We do play all together. We do a kind of all instruments together, vocals separately, and then some overdub. So yeah, we try to keep it as simple as possible.
Yeah. And
Just to
try
have
and keep the feel as live as possible
Yeah.
as well, because I feel like we are quite a live band. So
Yeah,
to bring that
definitely.
across in recordings is quite important to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I think we definitely advocate going to see you live because it was
Yeah.
we love doing that of we listen to a lot of music and you go, yeah, they're really good, and then that's why Dr. Dot is so good because he gives you a chance to go, yes, we're definitely going to go see them. And it's a whole nother level to the you're like, oh my god, they're really good
Yeah.
live.
Oh,
actually.
yeah.
So, no, that was really good. What are your plans for Truckfest? Is there anyone that you're looking forward to seeing?
Yeah, quite a few people today actually. We've been saying Baby Queen.
Baby Queen.
Yes,
sweet.
we're massive fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We actually met her before
Yeah,
we
like
even
a
knew
few
she was an
years
artist.
ago.
Yeah.
Oh,
She was
shit.
literally just writing her album, I think. And it's just since then we still haven't managed to watch her.
Oh,
We
really?
just keep missing her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I think it's literally soon that she's playing. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna run
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
Abby now, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is.
I think Abby owes us now. I think she follows.
So yeah, but no, she is class.
She is
We were
really
surprised
cool.
how good the lineup is. To be fair,
Really
Yeah.
good.
Really
Yeah,
good.
Do Nothing are playing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
big fan of Do Nothing.
So good. Sports team I've actually never seen.
They are fucking
they're
unreal.
really good.
I'm
They're another one
excited.
that are even better live. Than
Okay,
they are.
We
saw them at God's Start, actually.
Yeah, same
Yeah,
night.
I think I missed them. Yeah.
They're fucking outrageous.
No, I really want to see them.
They were brilliant.
Beautiful, lovely. Well, we won't let you miss anything that you want to see, so I'll let you get off.
Oh no, I think we have to stick around anyways. But
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough. Well, it's been a pleasure to have you on.
Yeah,
thank you
thank
very
you
much
so
for coming
much.
through and stopping by.
Well, that was
Grandma's house were good, weren't
Yeah,
they?
Grandma's house were good. They were good. We managed to get to see them on Sunday mid-afternoon.
We did on main stage. That was cool. Very cool.
Sick to see them on main stage. Very cool to see them on main stage. They're a quality band, and what they were saying about how the energy is something they're really conscious of, and the gravelly voice took us so long to actually like perfect. I think is really interesting. I would have thought that was a natural thing.
Yeah, that's kind of what I said when I asked her. I was like, that's like, how do you even know that you can do it? It's like I always say that about pole vaulters. At what point do you find out you're a good pole vaulter? Because you don't fucking do it unless you think you're any good. You don't do it for the first time. You go, fucking, I'm good at this. How does that start? And I felt like the gravity voice is the same thing. You don't just bring that out in the shower, do you?
No.
You got to know you're going for it and then go for it and be like, yeah, fucking that worked.
Yeah, true. Yeah, they were really good.
They were really good.
They are, and they're brilliant. They are brilliant live. So if you haven't had a chance to see Grandma's House live yet, make sure you go down and check them out. They are chef's kiss.
Who we got next, then?
Our next interview that we have is Tom Lumley and the Brave Liaison. They're someone we've spoken about quite a few times, and they are very, very friendly with this feeling, and we see them all over the shop on Twitter and stuff like that. So this was a really, really good interview for us, and we felt like it's been warranted. It's been a long time coming. Do you know what I mean?
In theory, kind of half local band, like they're from the same sort of area. Like they're not Northampton, but they're like Milton Keynes-ish way, were they?
Cambridge.
Yeah, same thing. That's sort of like they're within an hour of us.
Yeah. The hour.
So they crop up quite a lot. So yeah, he has been one that's kind of been a long time coming.
Absolutely.
They are also really good. We got to pop out and see them for a bit as well.
We did.
Set on the This Feeling stage, and they were really good energy. They brought a few people over. So
yeah, it was quality. So enjoy the interview with Tom Lumley and the Brave Liaison.
Saying it like that.
Tom Lumley and the Brave Liaison. Enjoy.
How we going then, boys? Are we all right? We're here with Tom Lumley and the Brave Liaison. How are we going? All good?
We're good, man, and you?
We are good. Doing well. Doing very well, man. The weather's keeping up for the mean part. I'm glad that there's no fucking rain and it's cooled down a slight touch. Do you know what I mean?
It's weird. It's so cloudy, but it's so muggy and warm.
Oh, mate,
Yeah,
it's
I know,
weird.
it's close, isn't it?
I feel like I haven't
close.
cooled down from like Monday, Tuesday either. Like I hit my heat point and I've just still not managed to cool myself down yet. I just sit in front of a fan like, what is going on?
That was crazy Tuesday and Monday.
Oh, mate, that weather was fucking stupid, man. It was stupid.
It did make me chuckle though. Like, I feel like you couldn't talk about anything. Anytime I spoke to someone, it was just it's hot, isn't it?
It's so hot,
It's
yeah.
just so hot.
Might be
Isn't
too
it
hot.
mental how
Yeah,
hot it is?
might
I was like, we can still talk about other things, everyone. Like, we
That's
can
one of
get
our
over it.
favourite things as Brits to talk about, the weather.
All the time,
is,
exactly.
yeah.
Even when it's not interesting. So when it is interesting, everyone's fucking bang on it.
Yeah,
It's like,
literally.
it's gonna hit 40. It's gonna hit 40. I was like, all right. 39. Doesn't really matter. Does it?
And it's even worse. I like to do a little bit of delivery driving on the side, so I have like very face front basic conversations with people, and I work.
He's
that
a drug
day.
dealer.
Yeah. No.
What's he gonna say?
Allegedly.
I do a little bit of delivery.
Yeah,
What sort of delivery do you have, mate? Special packages?
Strictly Domino's, mate.
And every single conversation was like, everyone was like, oh, I don't know what to do with myself, and I was like, I don't either. Like, can we talk about something else, please?
Yeah,
Awful.
literally.
Awful. Right, well, to start this little one, because we never properly met you, we normally do a quick fire question where we kind of get some really random road questions, just kind of get you feel, get you loosened up into the situation. Are we all good with that?
Good. Yeah. Good.
Yeah?
Good. Yeah.
Sound. Right, so...
Are we taking them in turns, or what we do? Whoever gets there first.
Whoever just shouts it out.
I'm so bad at quick fire questions, like my brain just goes completely blank.
Completely blank. Right.
Tom, another one for you, mate.
Right, Oasis or Blur?
Blur.
Ooh, already massive
Clear.
answer.
Clear
Huge
for me.
answer.
Absolutely clear for me.
Do you want to put in?
I'd go Oasis.
Yeah,
Nice.
come on.
Who's the most overrated artist?
Blossoms.
That's a
I
fucking
went
dagger
big.
through my heart.
I went big.
Oh, we've got a title at least.
Yeah, I
Tom
went-
Lumley hate the Blossoms.
I went big.
Oh, no.
Perfect. That's an amazing title. Click that
I'm now
up.
thinking, oh,
Clip it, Chris.
Yeah, you said it out.
Help me out. I don't want to be with this guy.
That's good.
What's the best instrument?
Drums. Yeah, drums.
Ooh.
Joy Division or New Order?
New Order for me. We just hate each other.
This is different.
Who's your favourite artist?
Well, it changes every month, to be honest. Right now, I'm heavily addicted to Boston Manor.
Okay.
But I guess over the last sort of few years, probably the Amazons.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I'm really into Moona at the minute, if that's how you say their name. Moona.
Yeah, I don't know.
They just released a new album. It's so good, so sick.
Superb. What's your biggest pet peeve?
You've got loads about us in the band, so.
So many.
Mine would be Bill's dog's hair in the back of his car on the way here today. Like, just.
He's got a golden retriever, and literally, I'm pretty sure the interior of his car is meant to be like black or blue, but it's all white and grey because of how much dog hair is there. And it is green.
Bill, I feel like you stood there. I feel like you can't be bashing it. It's hard.
Yeah, we came in 2 cars, and I was like, do we have to go in Bill's? But I'm only joking, mate. Thank you for driving, mate. I love you. Yeah.
Bill's snoring is another one. Right?
Oh, fuck you, Bill, actually.
You know what, Bill?
Right,
That's the vibe I'm getting over there.
I've got it. The biggest one for me, whenever we're on tour and you get put in a room with, this is why Jake normally gets put in a room with Bill, because he can deal with it. His phone, he leaves it and you just hear it pinging off.
Oh, yeah, you got it on loud.
Johnny as
Johnny
well.
does that, yeah.
I know, maybe it's Johnny. Sorry, Bill. Sorry, Bill. It's Johnny. It's Johnny, not Bill.
No,
It's not
but
Bill. It's Johnny.
Bill can't fall asleep without like having sound
Yeah,
on
and light.
his TV screen on.
Yeah. I'm a little bit like that, to be fair. I'll back you, Bill. Don't worry, mate.
I've just worked this out. We should share a room together.
I've been saying
But
this.
it's your vocal warm up in the morning. That's one of my pet peeves. I'm like, Tom, no.
I don't do it when you're meditating.
Good. I'm sorry to touch such a nerve with that question.
Quick 5
Oh, there's so many more, mate.
What's your favourite ice cream flavour?
Mint choc chip.
Fucking great answer.
Yeah, good answer. Good
Nah,
answer.
what's
Yeah, if you
yours?
like your ice
What do
cream
you
tastes like toothpaste.
I like toothpaste. What can I say?
I like raspberry ripple.
Oh, yeah.
Raspberry Ripple.
Come on.
Raspberry. It's a classic.
It's basically a sorbet, though, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, I love a sorbet.
Mango sorbet.
Oh,
now.
yeah. I like a lemon sorbet.
little palate cleanser.
Yeah, I love it. Fill in the blank. Taylor Swift is.
Fit.
Oh, that's...
I don't think I need to say anything, do I? I think that's
Job done. Full stop. Taylor, you watching this? Hit me up.
She does watch our podcast.
Yeah, I knew she would. She's into this stuff.
Yeah, she loves it.
Okay, well,
Fit is good.
I was going to say very talented.
Yes.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, that too, but
These are amazing. Just keep
Yeah,
going.
I've got some.
I did.
Curtains or blinds?
curtains.
Blinds, because you get.
You lot are fucking so polar
You
opposite.
planned this.
We literally
You should see us try and write a song.
Yeah. We should do this. No, we shouldn't. Yeah, this is amazing.
Literally.
We're loving this. Do you know the ultimate is a blind and then curtains over the top?
It just with,
That's what you
with
need.
a blind, it just seems to black things out a bit more than a curtain.
I get that.
For
If
me.
you've got a good blackout blind.
Yeah.
What I hate is a blind. You know the singular things that move.
Oh
like
my
strip.
god, don't
yeah,
they? The
panel.
fucking most
They're
jarring
shit.
things
Oh
as well.
no, yeah.
Like
yeah.
the-
You know,
and they
as soon
flop
as you got a
about.
fucking window open, it
Yeah,
sounds like someone's trying to break in.
they're awful.
Going all over the gaff. Have you ever seen a baby pigeon?
Don't think I have.
Nah.
Don't exist, mate.
He's
Don't
got,
exist, mate.
he's got a bird phobia. So he's
No.
actually
He's got
terrified
bird
of birds,
phobia?
Yeah.
What's the worst bird?
There's a thing called a cashuari, right? And there is
I was
one.
gonna say something I can't.
There is one in a zoo in the UK, right? But they're actually from Australia, and basically they're taller than us, and they have like a spike on their head. If you look them in the eye, they lose it, and they'll literally it cuts you straight down the middle.
Yeah, I mean they are. That's not a
Swear
phobia.
down.
You're
No,
just
no,
scared.
no,
of
there's
the
a
picture
bird
that
that
is
can cut
terrifying.
a human
So what's
in half.
happening?
It's not phobia.
What's
that's just a
happened here
relevant
is
fear.
I'm petrified of like a little
Like
cockatoo,
pigeons in like
everything, and I'm just trying to back it up with
Back
a
it up,
big,
yeah,
scary,
bird.
deadly
Ostriches, terrifying.
But I've got
mate.
phobia of
bird. No, we're not going to do an ostrich.
Definitely not.
peacocks. Peacocks creep me out.
They are a bit weird.
Why are they
man.
getting their fucking arse out all the time? It's
Right,
weird.
it's just fit, innit?
Do you know it's their ass?
Because I've looked.
Yeah.
Super. We should probably move on from.
One more.
All right. Penis nipples or a nipple penis? What are you having?
Penis nipples.
Yeah.
Penis nipples on the
Would you
penis.
rather have
Penis
like
nipples, 100%, yeah.
your nipples the size of your penis or a penis the size of your nipples?
I'd rather have
You
a
can't-
penis size of my nipples. You
Yeah.
can hide that. You can't hide.
You can't do nothing with a nipple
100%.
size
Imagine
penis.
walking around with two
Nipple-sized
penises
penis
on
is
your
a joke.
chest.
Fucking
Yeah.
giving them a go.
Doesn't matter for me.
Right,
The
let's-
same size. As
I'm just.
Yeah, true,
exactly.
true.
I mean, I'm so confused by this right now.
Yeah, I mean, we probably should do another one actually.
That one is not usable.
No, I like that question. It's just.
It makes you
I'm
think.
just thinking.
Yeah, it does
I'm
make
just
you think,
imagining
mate. You'll be thinking it all afternoon now.
what I'd look like in the mirror.
Because if they're there, like that
It's
is
fucking
awful.
flopping
No,
all the
but
time.
also, I guess it depends on how big your penis is. Because if you've got a
True.
small penis, then I'll just have two of them up there.
Exactly. Yeah. It's just a nipple anyway.
yeah.
There's no
That's why you went
issues.
that way then, Tom.
Yeah, that's why I went that way, mate.
Right.
I went the other way.
Right, guilty pleasure artist. Who's the one that you don't want to tell
Kesha.
no one? Kesha.
All day long. But I mean, I'll make it honestly. When
Very vocal.
TikTok comes on, the hips just go. That's
Yeah.
it.
True.
Yeah.
Hips
He's
never
a belt.
lie as well.
He's
Yeah.
a belter.
Will Young for me.
Will
Yeah,
you?
I think it's his album Echoes. Love that album. It's in
You
my
say
top
I
10.
think like you don't know.
Oh, well, I don't remember the name of the album. I couldn't,
Maybe.
couldn't publicly be too into it.
Yeah,
but behind
yeah.
closed doors,
It's a guilty
I was
pleasure.
sessioning it.
That's good. I like that. Okay, we should move away from this,
Yeah, we
but I
should.
fucking love them. We could do them all day.
Yeah, they are good. I
We
do
were-
enjoy that.
It's good fun. We were reading that you supported Sam Fender.
We did. Well,
So-
actually, it was
No, we got to pretend.
Oh,
we
is it
got
good
to
for the-
live the illusion. Yeah, we did.
Is it
support
just
Sam
a
Fender.
blatant lie? Because I love that. I feel like. I'm a big fan.
no, it's not.
Oh, you have to break it. Yeah, you
We'll
have to break it. You have to
ask him.
break
He's
it.
cutting
Yeah,
about.
we were saying. Over there.
It was acoustic set, so it was just me at the time.
Oh, so you supported Sam
supported
Fender.
Sam Fender.
You fuckers.
We
Yeah,
could have
move on.
said something massive like, yeah, we supported him
Yeah.
at some stadium somewhere. It was about
a stadium.
yeah, the Portland Arms in Cambridge.
All right, mate.
Okay, we'll keep it quick then. How was it? Was that a good experience? What was the crowd
Yeah, it was
like?
great. It was good. It was mad because it was like such a small crowd, obviously, to what you're seeing him with now.
Yeah.
But he was such a top guy. He had so much time to speak to me and everything, like all the support acts that were there on the night. So fair play to him.
That's good.
Lovely. That's
That
very
was
good.
like a football commentary at the end. Like
Yeah,
when
we
someone
played
asks you
well.
about the referee.
Thought
Yeah.
the coach made good decisions.
Yeah.
Made good decisions.
Subs.
It was just great for
The
us
subs,
to be
mate.
here, actually.
No, that was good. We've got some general festival questions as we're at Truck Festival. We want to have a few.
Okay.
So, what is the best festival you've played? We'll start with that.
That's a hard one, isn't it?
I think the first time we played Truck was up there.
It was definitely
That
up
was
there.
incredible.
Even though it was in that cow shed that really...
There's nothing wrong with the barn. Don't slag off any of Truck. We're here, right?
Thank you,
It was,
Truck
it was
Festival.
absolutely, it was absolutely
Yeah.
great. We loved the stage. We loved everything about it, but it was a little bit stinky.
It was a bit stinky, a bit hot. I ran off stage and threw up.
Oh my god!
Genuinely.
It was that... Did you
It was that hot. Yeah.
That just added to the rock and rollness, didn't
We're
it?
quite
Yeah, it's cool
active
as
on
fuck.
the stage, so
Yeah.
I mean, I was very, very stinky, and then
Oh, yeah.
Then he threw up.
threw up and then had a red stripe. So there you go.
Hey, mate, that's the cycle of life. That is
I'm
literally
okay on
everything.
Guinness, but Johnny will.
Right, team, sorry to interrupt the podcast. It is only being interrupted by us, so it's a little bit strange. We're sponsoring ourselves this week, but we thought we'd do an ad read for Town Takeover, the indie music festival that we are putting on September 24th in Northampton. It's going to be an unbelievable day of indie music. We've organised some big bands like Bilk, Clover Sets and Second Thoughts, as well as nearly 30 other bands, I think, now that are playing on the lineup. It's an all-day event, 3 o'clock till about 1 a.m. with the after-party ticket. And I think if we do say so ourselves, we have created one of the best indie music festivals we've seen, and certainly one of the best things Northampton's ever seen. So
Yeah, definitely. I think it's one of them festivals that now it's going to be a start for a lot of things coming. So if you support this first one, it's only got one way to go and it's up. So make sure you're getting a ticket, £20 at the moment on tsrp.co.uk.
yeah, that is pretty much it. Get a ticket, get involved. Early birds have sold out, and there was quite a lot of them. So ticket sales are going. So if you want to be there, we do really encourage you to get on in advance. It will also just help us to keep a lid on where the festival's going and make sure our budgets are going well, because that's the most important thing. So support us, support Northampton, support new music, and grab a ticket now, and we promise it will not disappoint.
And if you want a ticket, that is again tsrp.co.uk. The tickets are all there. If you go on the buy ticket section, it's a drop down bar. It leads you to the page to all the events that we're putting on. At the moment, it is just Town Takeover, but there is also going to be some more events coming on. So make sure you sign up to the mailing list as well as buying a ticket for the new event. Enjoy the rest of the podcast.
What do you reckon, Bill? Come on, little sub-billing.
Sub-billing, jump in.
Because Bill loves festivals. Johnny, you want to go in? Come on, mate.
We'll do it then. Yeah,
We'll do
go
a
for
little
the festival
tag team.
questions. I like that. Thank you, boys. That was a pleasure.
Right, time for this interview to get real
Here we
interesting.
go.
Yeah.
So hold on, let me give you.
Yeah.
What are your biggest pet peeves about these two? Because I thought that's a bit harsh that you said over there. What do you fucking hate about them?
Tom's timekeeping, definitely.
His,
It's gotta be. It's always, it doesn't matter what anyone says, even if the festival say get there an hour before, he'll be 3 hours before.
Okay,
So,
yeah, perfect. That's how you should be. That's how you should be.
No, you shouldn't. You should arrive
You should be there hours
maybe
before.
like 2 minutes late. That's my go-to. I hate waiting around. I can't be doing
No,
it.
you should
I'm
be
too ADHD
before.
to wait around.
I mean, this is coming from
Yes.
the guy who was like last to rock up to where we needed to go yesterday.
Yeah,
The one who was driving, so you know,
Brilliant.
he can't really say anything about.
But when you're driving, you get all the say anyway.
You get
so it
away
doesn't
with it.
matter.
This is you. You're
You're
driving.
you are the boss. It doesn't matter what happens.
My biggest pet peeve about Tom is
Yeah.
the way he tries to trap you into being the guy that makes the wrong decision, and then will call you out on that. Like, does anyone want to go to the toilet? And then when everyone says no, he goes, okay, I need to go. But he'll wait for someone else to go, yeah, I need to go to the toilet. He goes, oh, cool, I'll go as well. And he definitely does that. I also hate his Philip Schofield haircut. But
Philip Schofield so hard.
So good.
he hasn't
hold
got
on.
a Philip Schofield haircut.
He's the ice gem.
He looks like
an
a midget
ice
gem.
gem on legs.
Midget
What,
gem,
both
isn't
of
it?
them.
Yeah, together.
Brilliant. I love yours are pet peeves, and yours is just what do we fucking hate
What
about
What do
them?
we hate about
Yeah.
Tom? Everything.
Lovely. I'm glad we can get a little bit off
No,
the
no,
chest.
no. We actually all get on really well.
Good.
Like,
Are you sure? It's not quite the vibe we're going to put out from the podcast. But that's fine.
But
That's
he
all
does
part
have
of the
his
fun.
plus sides as well. He's fluent in Spanish, which can come in really
That
handy
comes
from
in
time
really
to time.
helpful.
Yeah.
For all those Spanish gigs we play. Yeah.
Fucking the stadium tour in Madrid. You can do it. Brilliant. Yeah. Just you then. Right, festivals. What's your two favourite festival that you've played?
We've played. I mean, I love 110 Above.
Yeah.
I just always seem to make friends. I don't know why. I just walk out and I'm just like, bye everyone, it was so nice to meet you.
It's just such a family friend.
Here we go.
Oh,
This is
superb.
This is
we
all
said
in
this
our
on
podcast.
train. It's a family friendly festival, but it's so small that
really
you
intimate.
actually you don't have to go anywhere really.
Yeah.
Like, it's all like
In there.
contained.
We've enjoyed that about Truckfest, to be fair. Like,
Yeah,
it's quite
it's the
nice.
same
You,
thing
you
here.
feel like you can leave a set midway, go check something else out, and
Yeah.
it's like a 2-minute walk to come
Exactly,
back.
yeah.
and, like,
It's nice
so-
and
Fucking
compact.
building site.
Oh, mate, I didn't realise we parked up
the camera. Look at what's this.
next to a fucking train track.
Here we
It's been
go.
like this the whole time.
What is that about?
Fucking hell.
Have we got any forklift enthusiasts?
It's actually a 525 60 JCB. It handles 2.5 ton at a 6 metre reach.
So back to these pet peeves, right?
I can't tell you that, I'm afraid.
What the
Strictly
fuck?
confidential.
I was not expecting that. I'm a massive fan
Don't
of
get
it.
him started on tractors, right? So Johnny's got this T-shirt that he wears to bed that says,
No.
I don't snort, I just dream I'm a tractor.
So the story goes, actually, I used to be, before all the band existed, I used to be a farmer and I had a great lifestyle. I did actually genuinely used to be a
Once you're a
farmer.
farmer, you're always a farmer.
I had a great lifestyle and I gave that up for the band. And this is how you get repaid.
That's shocking,
so,
mate. That is-
yeah,
that's
that's the
shocking.
problem, yeah.
He gave up his sheep and his land
Yeah.
to come and play for the band. It's unbelievable.
I mean, talking about sheep, we're going to Bill with our Wales show that we don't talk about.
Right, you're going to have to tell a story because what the assumption is from that is going to be worse. than the real story.
I did a whoops, okay. We were playing a gig in our first gig in Wales, actually. And sort of we were saying to our Cardiff crowd, right, so Cardiff, you know, what is there to do in Cardiff? What should we do? And someone went, shag. To which I politely replied, people or sheep.
And half the crowd left.
And with about half the crowd left the room. So I didn't realise they took it so
They actually
personally.
left. They walked off.
Genuinely,
It could
must
have been
Oh,
a
come on.
coincidence. Maybe not.
Yeah.
Either way, Wales, I'm sorry.
This is the best platform to put that apology out. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, we're actually listened to by every single person in Wales.
Dear Wales.
Yeah.
Dear
we are
Wales.
sorry.
All of Wales.
Any good festival stories of actually being at a festival? Anything that's
Yeah, what's the
that you
weirdest
lot
thing
got
you've
up
seen?
to?
Let me just get the old COVID brain working.
Yeah.
Hang on a sec.
Yeah, you got to go
You've
back
got
a few
COVID.
years now.
No, just COVID made me stupid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too, mate.
Yeah.
I don't
blame
think there
COVID
is
for that.
anything like crazy out there, really.
There's gotta be. We're not that boring. Tom is. It will be
Yeah.
aimed at me. That's probably why I'm
Yeah,
keeping
what's the
my mouth
crazy thing
shut.
Bill's done at a festival?
Or just in general.
Or in general?
I mean, 110 above, you were found. Was it 110 above you were found in your tent, like half passed out?
That's what you do in a tent, isn't it? Like, you go to sleep.
Yeah, listen, you were
Yeah, but
sleeping in your
I'm
tent.
pretty sure there was more to it. I'm just trying to instigate the start of it. Was he not?
I was outside my tent.
In case that didn't come through, they lost him and found him by his tent at 6 a.m. Which
But
is
to be
never
fair
good.
though, that's not as bad as what you did when we went to Park Life.
Yeah, no, it's not as
We
bad.
What
went
did you do?
We went to Park Life, right, and it's Oh, God.
Oh no!
Drop the mic.
Stories ruined.
Yeah, stories. That's it. We're going to move on, actually. No, so we went to Park Life, and by midday, we'd had, well, best part of 3 bottles of wine each, and we're pretty fucking peppered. And we lose Joe, and we have no idea where he is. And we bump into him outside of Slow Tie, right? Bump into him outside of Slow Tie, and we're like, where the fuck have you been? He'd slept on a hill, but he was wearing full camo. So we couldn't see him. There's no camping at Park Life.
Camo trousers and literally like a beige high-vis fleece, so
The
you couldn't really see.
Invisible Man.
Oh, literally, I'd walked off. We saw KSI, which is fucking like
Horrific,
Of course we
please
did.
don't.
I mean, walking to go see someone else, and I was like, you only piss, and I'm like following, and then I looked at something, looked back, and everyone was gone. And I was like, shit. So I was like, what I'll do is I'll sit down. And I'll kind of, it's a bit like when you get off at the wrong tube station, you just wait where you are and then work it out. I was like, if I just sit down,
Because everyone's going to see me in a festival sat down.
someone will come find me because I'm never going to find them. I sit down and then obviously fell asleep, and I just an hour later someone kicked me. I was like,
hour?
"You're right, mate."
It was 3 hours.
No, it wasn't. That is a lie because I only missed it. I was awake for Slow Tie, which was after Becky Hill, so that is an exaggeration. An hour. Won't lose my phone. It's like 27 missed calls, 48 missed calls. It was like, where are you? I was like, I just fell asleep, man. I'm all right. I'll see you at Slow Tie. Yeah, it was fucking funny. But that's what festivals are about.
No, it is, exactly.
It's all about.
I am always the liability, to be fair. I'm the last one up most of the time, found wandering around the festival, probably on my own.
Yeah, we've got a mate like that.
Yeah.
Someone's got to be, mate.
I mean, the most interesting story is probably not a festival.
Go on.
Was our show in Sheffield.
Oh, that was
the
fun.
first show we ever had.
First tour, really,
Yeah,
wasn't
first
it?
tour we ever had.
Johnny was having some trouble with the missus.
The relationship troubles that you
Okay,
have.
yeah.
We've all been there,
I was
mate.
young,
mate. Yeah,
I was
it happens.
stupid, and
Well, I thought I'd take him out for a night in
And yes,
Sheffield, you know.
yeah, yeah.
Show him a good time.
we
That
went
sounds
to
a bit wrong,
Leadmill, and it was £7.50, I remember it, for 2 vodka and cokes,
Doubles.
2 Jaeger bombs, and 2 Sambuca shots.
Oh my fucking
£7.50.
God.
I love Sheffield.
So,
Don't
we,
you love Sheffield?
as
I
anyone
fell
else
asleep
would
at the Ford
do,
Sheffield as well.
we were there last night.
Thing.
The drinks weren't that cheap last night. But, yeah, so we got absolutely bladdered. Anyway,
The other two went home
half
because no
3,
fun.
4 in the morning, decided to walk back. We were staying in a hostel.
Nice.
And we came up absolutely bladdered to this hostel door, and it was locked.
No, it wasn't locked.
But it wasn't locked.
You
This is
had
the
to
whole
buzz
point.
to get in. This is. I should probably tell the story because you were none the wiser, to be honest. we didn't walk home. We got a cab home
There we go.
with a pizza each.
Right.
Big 12-inch jobby.
That is a
We
big
got
one.
out of the cab, but I stepped out of the cab onto my feet like normal people do, and Johnny just kind of
Floated onto the floor.
just kind of melted out of the cab and just kind of landed on the floor. Cabbie drove off. He just proceeded to open his pizza box and kind of nibble at the pizza without using his hands
Nice.
while on the floor
Yeah.
outside a hostel in Sheffield. We
Sounds like a high point,
managed to
actually.
convince him to come back to the room. You know, we're all staying in one
Lucky
room
boy.
together. I know. Gave him the comfortable eyes.
Nice.
And he then, at some point in the night, must have left the room because when we tried to go to the toilet in the morning, the door was kind of, you couldn't really open the toilet door.
Butt naked.
It was a communal toilet as well for like the entire top floor. There was like 4 other rooms.
Dear God.
And yeah, we managed to wedge it open just enough to see his little kind of gingerish, tingy beard coming through.
I didn't know where you're going with that one there.
See his little.
You can see his little ginger pecker. Yeah, we sort of had to drag him out of there, really. And
Yeah.
let's just say the next night, the show in Leeds didn't go too well from a drums perspective.
And we're not allowed to stay in Sheffield ever again, which is
been barred
hence the
from the
reason
city.
why last night we drove all the way back home before coming here, rather than just coming from Sheffield to Oxford.
I stayed on Jake's sofa.
Massive fan of that story.
Incredible.
Right, we've got one more thing to talk about. Do you want to take us into it?
Yeah, so last thing we've got to talk about is your relationship with this feeling,
Yeah.
which is unbelievable. They seem to take you everywhere. How did that kind of start for you lot? And have you been on their books for quite a while now?
We've been working alongside this feeling now, I'd say probably best part of sort of 4 years or so.
Yeah.
Maybe longer. I mean, we've only been a band for 5, and one of our real ambitions from the get-go when we started all those years ago was to get in with this feeling because they really are that sort of hub for new and upcoming bands.
Yeah, they are.
I remember even in previous bands I was in, that was who you wanted to be in with, and everyone tries to get in there, and we sort of knew when we got our chance we had to make it count. And fortunately we did, we sold out our hometown shows with them, moved up a venue, sold out that hometown show. And this is a continuing relationship that we have with them. But beyond that, we just get along really well with the entire sort of staff that they've got there.
Yeah, that's what matters.
They're
Isn't it?
fantastic. I mean, we're actually, my tent is right next to one of the reps. So I pitched up this morning, I was like, that's Mikey's tent, I'm going right there, and I'm going to listen to his snoring all night long. But we get along really well with the guys. They're a great bunch, and they really do the music industry justice. They do it proud, really. Cause
they do.
Aside from that, there's limited avenues for new bands. Very few seem to get the opportunity. So when you do, you got to make it count. And fortunately, we've managed to, I think, hopefully do that.
Yeah,
do them justice. As much as they've given us, we've hopefully given them the same back.
Yeah, for sure. They're one of the reasons that they're a massive inspiration for us, really. This feeling, because the thing that we saw with them, we thought that we'd be able to do that we felt they couldn't necessarily fulfill. So the content side of things is one of the things that they have the pages for, and they do really decent written interviews, but there's maybe a miss in the actual multimedia setup that they have. And that's something that we were right, there's a gap in that market for the indie scene, and that's what we want to fill that hole.
Fill that void,
and then also take inspiration for when we're doing our own events. Because now we're doing we're putting on a festival in Northampton and putting on gigs and stuff under our sister brand, I guess, TSRP Presents, and it's this feeling has been one of them ones where we've looked at and gone, this is the model that works, and this is something we need to really keep an eye on what they're doing, and
you trust it, don't you?
Trust the model,
go to this feeling tent because you're
exactly.
We don't know
the name,
but they'll be good
because
it's one of them.
That's what I mean. The mechanism works really, because like I say, you have to kind of get with them. You have to impress them both from a musical point of view and from a look. We're doing this. We can sell this many tickets to this show.
Definitely.
Because there is a big side of that as well. You've got to be giving a little back to the people that are giving to you. So if you've got that relationship and you can make that work or replicate it, then good luck, guys. I hope that side of it goes very well.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate that. Lovely.
Right, well,
taking up enough of your time, I think.
We have indeed.
I don't want to go.
Are the other lads anywhere near?
I mean, I'm quite happy having a beer.
Let's scoot on for the next one. Okay,
that's efficient.
sound.
I like it.
That's cool. Right, well, thank you very much, lads, for coming on. It's been absolutely
good to have you.
And we'll be over in this feeling tent later on and have some fucking beers.
That sounds like a plan. Thank you. I will return the favour. Thank you for my first Guinness.
Hey,
first Guinness? You've had a Guinness?
In a long time.
I was going to say, that's huge.
Slow down, everyone.
a bit disgusting.
Fireworks and he went off on main stage. You
know what? I like it. What have I been doing all these years?
Guinness is the easiest drink, apart from when it's too hot and then you've got to go lager. If it's too hot, you've got to go lager.
As long as you've got an extra cold tap, you're fine.
Guinness is our staple. We'll stay on Guinness as long as we can until we run out of ours, and then we'll go out there and try.
Do you always feel like though you can have 10 Guinnesses and still feel fine?
Yeah.
Mate, you can have 3 lagers and it feels like tips you over the edge.
It's the bubbles, mate.
Yeah,
it's the bubbles.
It's
the bubbles.
But am I going to shit black stuff in the morning?
No.
Yes, you will.
Yeah.
You'll have the Guinness poos, but mate, that's
part of the game, mate.
That's
part of the game. That's part of the game. Yeah, it's one of them drinks we could fucking a night. We'll stay on it all night, and it's so good. Fucking stupid.
It's a safety blanket.
It is a safety blanket. I know I'm only going to get beer drunk, and that's a safe place.
Yeah.
So when you start getting spirit drunk and start forgetting,
we'll have a
shit,
tequila
mate. I'm not having no fucking tequila.
Helpful tip for all the people out there.
No, both
beer
of them
drunk
now.
is not a
overdrank.
healthy place to be.
What did you say?
You mumbled that. That came up because it was funny.
What did you say?
Just a top tip for everyone out there: beer drunk is not a healthy place to be. It's led me to a few dark places.
Beer drunk, mate. It's a healthy place to be. No disclaimer, it's fucking not. It's really dangerous. That is alcoholism. And we do not condone that.
Note to self: don't drink.
Lovely stuff.
Right, boys, we'll let you crack on.
Thank you, lads.
Cheers,
boys.
Thank you very much.
And you.
That was Tom Lumley and the Brave Liaison. That was an interview. That was
That was an interview.
This is hard.
This is hard. We're
This
not
is
made for this.
difficult.
It's breaking our flow a little bit.
It is really breaking our flow. I feel like we're just I'm fucking delirious.
They were really good. It was nice to switch, we had 2 and then we switched in for the other 2.
Yeah, it was
I think that
nice.
worked really well, and they had a bit of banter from behind the mics, and it was good vibes.
Very
I
good
thought
vibes.
It was quite interesting.
Great chat.
Yeah.
Very good chat. It was funny.
They got it. I think they got the
They
They
gist.
bought into the sense of humour, which is always really nice when bands do that. So
When bands bounce in and out and off of.
they basketballed, mate.
Amazing. Yes, they were. They were very good. And they are quality live. That set that we went and watched them, it was really, really good.
Yeah, really good.
Really good. Well, next, following on from Tom Lumley and the Brave Liaison, we have a band that we've been wanting to interview for a while. We've been interested in interviewing for quite a while. And it was nice to grab them at Truckfest, and it's a band called Courting. And if you don't know about Courting, but you're fans of Feet and you're fans of Sports Team and, you know, artists of that nature, then you will be a fan of Courting. They've just recently released a new album, or releasing an album
in September, I believe.
September? Oh, I didn't realise it was that far away.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're in August, so not that far away.
Oh, it's not that far away at all, is it? But yeah, they are releasing a new album, and the tracks they've released so far off of it are very, very good.
Yeah.
So enjoy our interview with Courting.
Right then, team. We are joined with Courting today. How are we going? You alright, boys?
Good, thank you.
Good.
We're great.
We're feeling good?
Yeah.
Lovely
We're
stuff.
tired.
Tired.
Yeah.
Tired. As always.
As always.
Mate, how it is at the minute, innit? You're feeling prepped though?
Yeah.
Good.
Have you've already played?
Yeah. We have, yeah.
How did it go?
Really good.
Was it good?
Incredible crowd, man. Yeah.
Everyone we've asked has said the crowd's been really fucking good this weekend in particular.
10 was full, weren't it? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
But full enough. Mosh. Yeah, true, yeah. It's good. It's considering it was 2 o'clock. That was
True.
mad,
Yeah. You lot get people going as well, don't you? Like, I remember we saw you. It was live at Leeds. We saw you, and we arrived like 2 minutes late because we'd seen someone else, and we couldn't get anywhere fucking near it. It was like they'd packed like double the amount of people that should be.
Yeah, down at Wardrobe, that downstairs room.
Ah, yeah.
It's a fucking quality venue, that.
So
Isn't
we
it?
fucking had
That
to
was a
watch
great
some
gig.
tippy toes on my back, like
That was a
I couldn't
great
fucking
gig.
see because we'd arrived 2 minutes late. But people go mad for it, don't they? Like you get the on mosh pit. And
It's good. It's good to see, to be honest. Though it's nice showing up places like this, not being like a particularly big band, and seeing people actually coming down.
It's fun being like so far away from home as well. And
Yeah.
like come out to other places.
Yeah.
Particularly at festivals, because like you don't know how many people are gonna turn up at a festival. Do you? If it's not your own gig.
Yeah, of
You
course.
know what I mean? So yeah, it's great.
100%. And to be, I feel like Oxford is kind of the opposite of like Liverpool. It's like if you could pick two opposites in the country, they're kind of that, aren't they? It's like it's a juxtaposition to it.
It's also in its own lane as a place as well.
It's a
Isn't it?
strange
Oxford,
place,
Oxford and Cambridge. I feel like they're just their own lane of towns and cities, aren't they? Sure. Right. Well, to start off, we normally get into a little bit of a quick fire question sort of thing, like some short fire stuff. So what's your favourite instrument?
Ooh.
Violin.
Nice.
Or trumpet.
Another good answer.
Saxophone.
Saxophone.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Sexiest instrument on the planet.
Yeah,
Fire
back
horse.
to maybe like French horn.
Ooh.
Yeah.
French
Okay,
horse.
okay.
We like brass.
Yeah.
Trumpets, alright.
I think violins are just nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really do like a trumpet. I can't like you.
Yeah, they're good.
A little bit marching, you know.
Yeah. That Red Rum Club fucking nailed the trumpet in their band.
True.
It's
I-
fucking
I just really
Yeah,
love
adds a lot
trumpet.
actually. They're
I wish
good.
I could play the trumpet, man.
yeah. One of them
Couldn't
instruments,
learn
isn't it?
This is a sad question now. I'm just sad that I
I can't play the trumpet.
can't. Lack of talent, I guess.
Super.
Lack of
Right.
trumpet.
Who's the most overrated artist?
Oh.
Overrated.
Catfish and the Barman.
Oh, that's
They
that's
broke up. It doesn't matter.
yeah. Fuck
True.
What's he gonna do, man?
He watches our podcast, you know.
Yeah.
Does he? Like?
I just think, like, to be honest, I think if you can do the same album 3 times, I respect you for it. To be honest, that's a
Yeah.
flex. You're
True,
making money there. Like, good on you, la. But I think like people being like, this is genius. That they can shut up. And like any band that does that and just does the same thing like 10 times, everyone's like, this is so clever. It's like, stop putting people on it. Like, make them work for it.
Yeah,
We have to work for it.
I do agree. Yeah. The first album was like, you've done
Yeah,
something
first
here,
album
lads.
was
This
really
is
good,
fucking
yeah.
good.
Yeah, of course.
It's solid
And then-
yeah, great album.
indie rock. Yeah, I was 14 so I don't know.
That's 15, yeah.
Yeah, all over
nice.
it. Yeah, we were
Yeah.
a similar age. Like,
Yeah.
you just fucking get stuck into it at that
Yeah.
point, and
Yeah.
then they just,
And like,
I know it from FIFA, to be honest.
I think that's like good 14-year-old music.
Yeah, superb 14.
But even then, like, there's got to be a point where 14-year-olds become like
Aware.
critical.
Yeah.
And understand this is shit. Like, gotta follow it through, like.
Lovely.
it's only more overrated.
The
or
quickest
just
quick
really...
fire question.
I was
Sorry, yeah, go on.
Any other names overrated before we move on?
Who do you want to slag off?
Yeah, who's going to get clicks? Like someone off that people want to listen to. Something funny, innit?
I want to say the 1975, but
Yeah,
I can't be asked
nice.
dealing with their fans. And I
We've dealt with their fans a couple
Yeah,
of times on Twitter.
got
Who said the
I
same
can't be
shit.
asked. And also, to be fair, I actually kind of respect them because I imagine being in a band that big and going, yeah, chill, we're going to do like a 22-song album with some 2-step tunes. Like, alright, fair play.
Did you listen to their new one?
Yeah, it's alright, isn't it?
It's interesting, isn't it? I kind of felt exactly like that. It's like, this is alright.
Even if like I don't like it, I expect her at least trying to be a bit weird.
Yeah, exactly.
Some of them lyrics kind of knocked me a bit, but
yeah,
like I think there's 2 lyrics about wanking in that song, and that's too many. Really.
I gained a bit of respect, and they put a video up the other day, like a clip of them all like hugging on a beach or something, and I was like, oh, they fucked it again. I was like, what is going on here, lads? So it was all like, what the fuck is that? Trying to record a fucking podcast.
I think fair fucks that they're trying to do something weird though. And that they're not catfishing the barman, so respect.
Respect to 1975, I like it.
Quick fire.
Quick fire, let's go. Oh, who else?
I can't.
Oasis, that's a fun one.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, fair play.
Yeah, football.
No, actually, just Noel Gallagher. I think he's a prick. Man, just have a bit of fun.
Yeah, lighten up a little bit.
Yeah, chill.
I get that.
You should support us. let's move on because I'm
new question.
I'm gonna cause
upsetting everyone.
Question. Checks or stripes?
Stripes make me look taller.
That's a fact. That's a psychological fact.
True. Yeah.
No longer 5'6".
I have a degree. I can approve.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of obligated.
This is interesting.
You've got to back yourselves, you two now.
See, I'm going to go against the grain. I'm also going to go for stripes.
You can go for stripes sat there in a check shirt.
I know.
Traitor.
Sacrilege, but
Beggars can't be choosers.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's why being controversial.
Superb. Wake up early or stay up late?
Early.
Oh, stay up late.
I have no
My
choice.
God, I want to sleep till like late, way late in the day. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like I wasted a day if I don't wake up.
I'm like that.
I want to waste days. I want to
I wake up like past like 10:30. I'm like, okay, whole day's gone now. I've booked it.
Yeah,
I mean, I'd like to wake up later, but then when I wake up early, it's like all your mates are still asleep, so you just kind of have to sit there like for 3 hours and just be like,
Yeah, I'm chilling with that. I want to get up late.
yeah.
Really late.
Yeah.
I want to sleep all day.
Party all night.
This is how I like to live my life. Let's keep going. Yeah, go on.
What else you got? Would you kill baby Hitler?
I don't understand how it would affect the timeline.
The space-time continuum is a complicated thing.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm ready for that.
Yeah, you don't want that type of stuff on your shoulders.
Collectively rip open the fabric of like.
Yeah, but as you said, it could make things worse in theory. Like,
Yeah.
you get back to them all day and everything's
We've all seen that.
Let the scientists deal with them.
Yeah, fair enough. Any more?
What in between are you most like?
I don't know.
What in between?
This is perfect as 4 of you, so you've all got to pick.
True.
I'd say I'm a Will.
Yeah.
I'm just.
You will.
I'm a very awkward.
I think you're Will because you're very organised and you're very like, right, this is what's happening.
I've remembered that there's no good answer to this.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not. You don't come off well either way.
I don't think any of us are J's, to be fair.
No,
No.
I don't think
No
we've got a
bullshit
J.
going on.
Yeah.
We're all collectively
very
Neils,
real.
I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
We all just.
I've been told I'm a Neil.
You could be a Simon.
To be fair, that's the only one that's
I could
not
also be
an
a Simon,
insult.
yeah.
You could be a bit of a Simon. He's
True.
J.
You've all got combinations of it. I like
Yeah.
it. That's the way to be.
Superb.
Lovely.
Yeah.
You happy with that?
Yeah,
Good.
yeah,
We do have some real questions.
Let's go.
Okay.
That's
we want to
exciting.
talk about your relationship with some other similar bands because we find it quite funny on
Well.
Twitter and that.
Go ahead.
And we like saying some names because people click on it. So, Sports Team and Feet.
Yeah.
Talk to us about these two bands. You get on well. They're quite funny.
Yeah, they're good friends.
Oh, there's
Album
Al's.
He just didn't even see us.
That's fine.
He hates us, man.
Yeah, true.
Sworn enemies.
We've been trying to like be friends with them, but like they just
They hate
like,
us.
they just
I
think
think.
they just dislike us.
Yeah, every time we see them, they're like spit on the floor and stuff, and like it's.
Like,
I'll try our best.
They
You know what I
like
mean?
show
But,
pictures of us to like their bodyguards.
yeah.
They can't get near them. Fucking
Wanted
hell.
signs.
Yeah, with restraining orders and
Yeah.
that. I actually feel quite mean saying that. They're very nice.
No, you've said it now. Sports Team and Feet are both wankers. Is what it says.
This is
So-
what we got from that.
Feet.
we love.
Yeah, we love them both. That's
Yeah,
sounded
we
serious.
do.
They're both very nice bands.
We played with Feet recently in Liverpool and Manchester.
Yeah, we did some little secret shows. That was
Yeah.
fun.
They're fucking world class, aren't they? Live as well.
They're good
Like,
lives.
yeah.
They're really tall.
They are really tall.
Always all.
There's always hair going on as well. It's like it might be a Mohican, it might be a moustache, it might
True.
be something else. It all changes every
That's
time.
the
you see
gamble
it.
of Feet.
Yeah. You don't know
They're
what
just-
hair you're gonna get.
They're
when
just
you go see
chilling
them.
for real.
Yeah.
I like them.
You're related to that,
sports team
like
too. We like sports team.
We promise.
You know we can edit this. We're gonna cut all that shit out, mate. You fucked it now. Your lot's Twitter as well to back that up. Like, who actually runs that? And is there a conscious decision to like? It's quite funny. We enjoy it. So.
I think it's just good to slag people off.
Yeah.
You sell more records, innit?
That's
Simple
just
as.
a fact.
I don't think we actively have ever met a band we disliked. Like, everyone is so sound, but if you can take like some cheap shots at your mates and sell an album, then why wouldn't you? Because everyone's in on it and no one's asked. Like, if I was friends with more famous people, I'd do that as well.
Fucking cut into them.
I'd go for
I think you should aim higher. Sam Fender's over there. Let's just fucking tell him he's a cunt.
berate him.
Yeah.
There's a picture of me with Sam Fender.
Is it? Fucking
Backstage at Leeds Festival.
Yeah, we were gonna see if we could get it like put on the screen for our set today,
Yeah.
but couldn't.
Fair enough. Lovely. We wanted to move on as well. New album coming up.
Really
Anything to
good.
say, or are you bored of talking about
It's
it?
like really good.
Yeah, really good.
It's
So-
really
like
fucking
dead
good.
good. Yeah. I'll play some of it now into the microphone. We're gonna mute it.
Yeah, we can. Fucking do that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go on, do it. Treat everyone.
Just like pretend it. Here you go.
Yeah, we've muted.
This is gonna be muted though.
Yeah. You can't.
Stick that in it, lad.
Fucking super.
Oh, well, that bit was fucking good.
I did it. They're good. Really proud of it.
You've got to send us your whole album now. You realise that?
Ask our PR, please, because I'll get told off.
It's out the 23rd of September.
Yep.
It's really good.
Which is while we're on tour, we're also on tour in
We're on
September
tour.
and October.
We're on tour.
We're playing everywhere, so get tickets.
Yeah. It's really, we're dead good, and the album's dead good.
I think Edinburgh and Glasgow, it's their job to learn all the lyrics before the album
Is
comes
this?
out.
I'm guessing this is also on YouTube.
Yeah, it's gonna
I imagine there's going to be comments being like, "These guys are fucking pissed."
one Copperberg and they're battered. It's the embarrassing thing.
The fact is, we're just really like annoying, and I do genuinely, we all genuinely think it's just really good.
It's
I
a
can't
fucking
lie,
good
yeah.
album. That's basically the sentiment. And you are playing everywhere. You're going on tour. Anywhere you're looking forward to playing most?
Portugal,
yeah.
Portugal.
Yeah. That's not a tour if you play Portugal.
Yeah.
You did a European tour.
We're touring Portugal.
We're doing
Just everywhere.
right?
Genuinely, that's not a
Portugal.
joke. We're doing like 3 headline dates in Portugal.
Fucking unbelievable.
In like
That's outrageous.
Lisbon, Porto.
Have you got a big following there? You're just having it off.
Coimbra, yeah. Huh?
You got a big following there. Or you're just fucking doing it for
Who knows?
You'll find
We'll find
out.
out,
Yeah. We'll do whatever they want there. We'll play any song, covers, whatever. If you came for the Cortinas, we can do that.
Yeah.
Whatever. And we think maybe they got the name wrong.
Yeah.
And they're expecting like Liam Frey to rock up, and then you're gonna get like a few Scouse lads just being a bit weird.
Fucking, what more can you fucking want?
True.
Any
To be fair.
fun.
We'll just go on and tell them how old they are, and then get off.
Superb, lads. Well, it's been a pleasure having you on,
you.
boys.
Thank you for having
Thank
me.
you.
Crack on with your
We're
evening.
really good friends with sports team.
Just want to reiterate.
Sports team are wankers and their album's good. That's the title of this, so there's no saving it. Beautiful. Enjoy your evening, lads.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I feel like we're like newsreaders that
It does feel a bit like, it feels like match of the day. Like
Yeah,
afterwards,
when they're
we're
like-
coming back to our thoughts and then we're going back. That really scared me. I thought that was in my own head for a second there. Oh my god, that really shit me up. I thought I was managing to think about the thing I thought at the same time. Oh my
I do
god,
feel
that was
like-
scary.
I do. I feel like we're just being like, you know, when like the lights turn off in studios and stuff like that. When you see like a behind the scenes of like newsreaders,
Yeah.
and they like ping the lights back on, they've got to like jump into fashion.
Because they're sat there like wanking, so like nothing when that happens. You see the bloke the other day, he had his feet up on the table.
Oh
They
yeah,
cut to him,
yeah,
he's
yeah.
like,
They cut to him. He was like,
and this cuts away, and he's like,
yeah, so,
big fan of that shit.
That's how I feel. But that was courting.
It was,
That was
yeah.
courting. Our interview with courting at Truckfest, which we were very glad to go. That's our last interview from Truckfest.
That's mental.
Well, no, it's not.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's not. Next week's our biggest interview that we had from there in time. In time, the longest.
Yeah, no, we finished the band interviews and we then got promised an interview that we didn't think would happen, and then it did happen.
No,
and,
yeah, it did.
We've got a full episode coming next week.
We
which is
have
very
indeed.
exciting.
We have indeed. Full episode coming next week. But that was courting at Truckfest. Very thoroughly enjoyed our chat with them. They were very, very good. They've got a very dry sense of humour, which I think at some moments was like, It's very fucking amusing.
Yes, it's quite like they have a bit of a certain vibe about them that I think they try and carry through, which was interesting to sit down with them and kind of experience that. And I think there was some very funny moments.
I think the way that they hold themselves, I think, is such a unique fashion for a band, and I think it works well. I think if that's their vibe and they're sticking with it, I think fucking fair play. But yeah, very good from them. And their music is quality, so if you haven't seen them yet, go and see it.
100%.
But yeah, next week we are back again with one more Truckfest interview, and it is our
biggest interview ever.
Yeah, arguably our biggest interview ever in the podcasting space.
Yeah,
in the podcasting space especially.
What space have we been in?
The web space.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
We're all in the podcast space because we run a podcast.
Our interview for next week is Jack Mates, so make sure you're back to check that out. Jack Mates Happy Hour. He came on the show for a full episode, so be back next Tuesday morning. It'll be live, ready for you to listen to.
Yes.
So make sure you're subscribing on all platforms: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, the works, because it's all going to be all over that.
In the works.
Yeah, no.
Get a discounted book in our podcast in the same place. The puzzle. It's the Duke Kid. It's got like a podcast.
Oh, good God. But yeah, make sure you're back for that next week. And we'll see you on the other side. How do we outro these episodes? We had a right for the Abios up on. Why have we become so delirious?
I don't know. We've literally, from last episode, the start of the show and that to now, it's been about 15 minutes and we've completely lost our minds. It's been unbelievable. Do also buy tickets to Town Takeover.
Yes.
You mentioned that last episode, but we haven't done this time yet. None of these bands are playing, but there are lots of bands that are playing that are very, very fucking good.
Very good. If you're fans of...
tickets are on general sale, so be quick because
they are going. They're selling like hotcakes.
Yeah, we've been pinging the phone or I've been recorded today.
They have indeed. We have tickets going through all over the gap, so it'll be very cool to see everyone down there. And if you are coming, send us a message where you're coming from, because we're always fascinated to see. We've got some people coming down from Liverpool and Birmingham, Manchester, and even further afield. So it's one of them things where it's just fucking cool to see that someone we're putting on is doing that. So grab a ticket if you're a fan of Built, Coversets, Second Thoughts, any of these bands that we're talking about and have just interviewed, then there'll definitely be artists there for you. Based in Northampton, tickets are on TSRP.
TSRP.co.uk.
TSRP.co.uk.
Use discount code. Elliot looks
don't use it because it won't work.
Weird version of George Ezra.
It won't work.
2022.
It won't work. It won't work.
I can make it work.
You can't.
I can.
You can't. I'll change the password.
No, you can't.
No, I can't.
You don't know?
I don't think I know the one that we've got at the minute.
No.
Right, well, see you all on the other side. Peace.